I've been peripherally following the P Diddy case on court TV, but I know very few details. Just I've heard a little bits and pieces of transcripts, and I'm going to share my thoughts. First of all, I'm sorry to any person, regardless of gender, that's been at the receiving end of any kind of sexual assault. With that being said, I do believe that Diddy is criminal and all kinds of nasty things. However, those women, not all, but just a little bit that I've heard, they signed up for it and they went along with it. And there's a word called no. And yeah, they allowed themselves to get manipulated and exploited. But they did that hoping to get a career or some sort of gain for it. And they had to know that that was not, unless you're a sex worker, the only place where prostitution is legal in the United States is in Nevada. I think it's in Pahrump, Nevada. They have the bunny ranch and the chicken ranch. And it's licensed and regulated and all of that. And I believe that that should be available in all of the United States, where everything is, on the up and up, and the worker receives a salary or is compensated for what they do, like a business exchange. I'm not saying whether I think it's morally correct or not, but where the woman has autonomy over, who and what she's going to do whatever with. It sounds like these women basically were underpaid hookers. One of them stated that she did what Diddy wanted because he was paying rent on her house $2,000 a month. Well, let's break that down. On a month where there's only 4 weeks, that's $500 a week. On a month where there's 4.5 weeks, it's even less than that. For her to be an escort where she was getting paid by the hour and also by the type of acts that she performed, that would be a gross underpayment of just receiving $2,000 a month for what she was doing. So if she was going to go down that road, she would have been better off going to Pahrump, Nevada, where everything is on the up and up. There's a contract, the fees and everything, it's all there. She gets paid accordingly, and then she can pay her own rent and take maybe some of the other money and invest it rather than be at the whims of someone who's out of control, highly manipulative, addicted, and probably has multiple DSM-5 diagnoses. So, again, I do have compassion for these women, but they chose to do something, hoping to get an end result for it. They were not naive, innocent people that were lured into something. They knew what the deal was. It wasn't like they were alone in their house and it was broken in by some man in a ski mask who assaulted them. It wasn't like they were innocently, in the parking lot of the mall, the supermarket, and someone jumped them and dragged them off and assaulted them. Most rapes are committed by people we know, so it wasn't like they were in a social situation and someone assaulted them. either. It's consensual that went wrong. And my feeling is every time that a woman puts herself in this position, she's making it worse for the next woman down the road. It also makes me feel sorry in a way for the men, not Diddy, but any man that, the woman doesn't get what she wants at the end of it, and then she makes it into something it's really not. Anyway, everyone, have the day that you deserve. Bye.